We're the new kings. Okay, well, let's... Oh shit, no signal. Let's fix that real quick. So, Edelgard. We're gonna hunt down Edelgard. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Let's just continue. Chest key. I can buy those. There we go.
Part
War. Holy shit.
White clouds. Lone moon. To war. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
That we're all gonna die. Fuck you, Edelgard. I actually want to play Black Eagles now to see how's that gonna change anything. Bloop. A 1,000 gold.
Unforgivable. I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent
Okay, I
course of
think
action.
the audio is fucked up again. God damn it, Elgato. Okay, let's try that again. No, I think it's fine now.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
Is she wicked though?
She plotted with ill-meaning strangers to achieve her own ambitions and defiled the holy tomb. If that is not wicked, what is? Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
Okay.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garegg Mach.
Fuck.
It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garegg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
Ooh. Not 7th?
You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of
I'm
Fodlan.
Seros. Why so Seros?
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel, one who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Where are you
Flame.
hiding?
Were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the professor after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
I am your god. Oh shit, this is a short month. Whose birthday did we skip? Ignat. I'm so sorry, Ignat. God damn. Let's go to a festival. Well, I gotta explore. Eagle Eye. Yo, Petra!
I have had the arrival of a letter from Edelgard. She is asking that I join her side.
Don't!
She is making the decision. No, she is deciding if Bridget is a friend or an enemy of the Empire. But my choice is not to be friends. My choice is to fight with you. Bridget is not a friend of the Empire. We will not be following again.
Yeah,
We will
babe!
be ready to fight with you instead.
Yeah, fuck you, Edelgard. I'm gonna give you a lost item. Dagger?
This is not.
Ah.
This is not.
Nah. Fuck. Where's
This
it go?
is not-
Nah. Fuck. Bag of
This is-
seeds. No. Fuck. Handmade. Fuck. Like a rose.
You have my thanks.
Fucking piece of shit.
You
Forget
have
me
my-
not. Fuck. Okay, you're full now. That's good. Shit. Okay. Forgot to check the rooms. Why are you in front of Wryl's room? Ignace, I'm sorry about your birthday, man. Nope. Shit. Get a fish through.
That's so.
Okay, Ingrid.
I've known His Highness since I was a child, but I've never seen that side of him before.
Felix dead.
He seemed like a completely different person than the one I know.
does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor? And why does she even want that?
She seems think force is the only
I
way.
wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess. You never realize something can't be undone until you've done it.
Okay. Ooh, what's this? We just have seeds lying around. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna fish. Nice. Nothing to report.
Pardon me. Greetings, Professor. Something to report. Unexpected, isn't it?
It sure
this
is.
is the first time Garegg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history. It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in droves, I will never let them through. I hope we both survive. Let's battle with all our might and pray we win this thing.
Oh man. Death flag.
Well, I'll be.
Hello,
You
Ignatz.
know, Professor, I'm glad that I came to the Officers Academy. I feel accepted here. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much I've grown. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. It's important to me, and I will protect it.
I feel the
I
same.
feel braver just hearing you say that, Professor. We're gonna win this, Professor.
You're not part of my class. Get the fuck out of here.
Hello there.
Nice.
Hello.
What the?
What do you require? Farewell.
Well, I'll be.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes?
Go 100. 95? Okay.
I thank you. Return soon. Hello there. Return soon, please.
I can't recruit Leone anymore. How about that awful dude? Lawrence? Lawrence is his name, right? Can I still recruit him though? We'll try.
Hey, welcome.
I think he likes
You have
Flora
a good
Dolman.
eye. A pleasure doing business
And
with
Dapper
you. You
Hunter
have a
chick.
good eye. A pleasure doing business
And
with you.
this is for Felix.
You have a good eye.
Let's give that
A
to Rhea.
pleasure doing business with you.
I'm gonna be friends with Rhea
Come
now.
again.
Hello there. This one, yes?
Bye. Hunting down.
Return soon, please.
There's no one present there. Raphael and Linhard. So what you're gonna say now, Ferdinand?
Oh no. Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vestra was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him. Bernadetta's father, Count Wryl, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard.
And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Ire has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have
Jesus
lost
Christ.
everything. What do I do?
Fight with us.
Oh, Professor. Well, the eldest son.
Oh, fuck you then. You'll always be second to Edelgard then. Oh, Leone. I want to recruit Leone so bad. But I fucked up.
there.
Shut the fuck. Ooh. Ooh.
There are always small power struggles, still. It has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
Yeah, even if I wanted to, I cannot fucking... Shamir!
We're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning. The enemy has too many advantages. We must make careful preparations.
Kidding me? We have a net.
Hey,
Okay, and Felix, for that matter. Cyril. Cyril, you probably hate Edelgard now, right?
It's my job to protect Lady Rhea.
No,
I've got
no,
to do
it's
it,
not.
and I got to do it as best I can. And if that means I gotta die for her, then I will. How could Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody. I just don't get it at all.
She's a leader of a cult. Okay. People don't like cults. I thought that was Bernadetta. Yo, monk.
Those who serve the church must cast aside all selfish desires and devote themselves fully to their beliefs. But is it right to wield piety as a weapon? I have never considered such things before. The church, I have always done what I thought best to save the people of Fodlan.
Oh, you're having second thoughts. Claude!
I see. The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now. If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator. Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball, and the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, and everything else.
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it.
Her ideals are in conflict with yours.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan? Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you. Hey, I hope we get a I know I'm in a different...
Shit. Yeah, I can do lands. What the fuck was that? Amiibo gazebo.
Oh.
Yep, this is it.
I hear the Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys. If the Alliance is in danger, that means my sister's in danger too. There's no way I'm gonna allow that. It doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show. But first, I gotta get some food.
Cool. Okay.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous Emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing. That's not mine.
The fuck is this? Elizabeth studying? That's not you at all.
That's not.
Oh shit! That's good.
That's not.
Okay. Recruit.
Huh? Your class? I can see the appeal, yes. However, I still have a lot of books I wish to read in this class.
Don't have a lot of reason. Who wants sword though? Get a lot of sword. Shit. Shit. Get the fuck out of my way, dude. I'm the professor. The dude.
His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight.
Truly alright with that.
The hatred of His Highness is also my hatred. Any other feelings I may have are irrelevant. And if Edelgard was responsible in any way for the tragedy of Duscur, that is something I cannot ignore. If that is the case, then she is my enemy.
Okay. Hilda!
At times like this, I just feel so anxious, you know? But you'll watch out for me out there, right, Professor?
Can bash people's head in. What the fuck's wrong? Okay.
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles?
For the sake of her ideals.
Ideals she believed in so much? She was willing to start a war over them? Those must be some lofty ideals, to say the least. I hope this all gets sorted out quickly and safely. I'm worried about my father.
Ash!
Once the Imperial army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
I'm gonna die. Everything will be alright.
I believe you. With the knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
Okay. Lorenz.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution.
Can I recruit you?
Oh my!
Wait, what am I trying to do? Lawrence? Nope, not yet.
The Empire's... It goes, but House Gloucester...
I don't know why I'm trying to recruit you. Seems like I have no
I don't recall
people more fucking to recruit anybody. So. Nope. 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 Oh shit, nice. I don't think I can do that anyway. Right? Yeah. But still, I'ma try. Because it's...
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
Me. As for her, you mean?
Thinking about it makes me scared. We're up against the entire Imperial army. Still, I know someone as smart as you will figure something out.
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all. Edelgard is the Emperor? And she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on? I really don't understand any of this. What should I do?
Be with me, my boy. You random student. I don't even teach you, piece of shit. Okay. Go to the training grounds. Lance. I have Sylvain, but he's a dark mage right now, and it's Silver Lance. I can buy that shit.
You saw it too, didn't you? The boar's true nature. He's hidden his desire for revenge pretty well. But now it's stirred up. Well, regardless. That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she?
Yep.
But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
I don't care about Edelgard. The fuck do you think I am?
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope he's not part of the group coming to attack Garegg Mach.
Sure.
Hey, Professor? No?
Brawl. I don't have brawl.
Okay.
I have strength though.
I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. But now...
This is your graduation exam.
Like this.
This is the finals.
I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
Yo, Catherine.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery, with the full force of the Imperial army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game, for our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
Okay, let's get this shit out of the way. Ooh. Is this Lorenz? Ignatz. I don't give a fuck about Ignatz.
Okay, I've decided on the composition.
Composition?
That's right. The composition for my next paint. Wait, Professor? How long have you been standing there? You haven't been watching me, have you? No, I misspoke. Did I say painting? I meant to say,
You paint?
Well, I've thought for a while that it might be nice to paint the scenery here. The contours of that tree, set against the stark shapes of the faraway peaks. Of course, I only paint after I've finished my chores. I'd never put my art before my responsibilities. My studies are paramount. I shall always uphold my duties as a student of the Officers' Academy. Whereas art is a hobby of mine, you might say. Everyone has hobbies, right? I'm sure you have one.
Nope.
Oh, well, perhaps it's different for you, Professor. But it's perfectly normal for people to have hobbies. Reading, for instance, or fishing, or taking midday naps. For me, it's making art.
Taking naps. What a great hobby.
Hobbies are healthy. They're a good way of relieving stress. You might consider taking up a hobby, Professor. Anything to clear your mind. Think about it. It's much easier to focus if you're feeling refreshed. There isn't a rule against hobbies, is there? If you tell me to stop, I'll stop. I shall never again put brush to canvas.
Paint as much as you like.
Really? It's okay for me to paint? Well, I mean, if you're sure. But really, it's nothing more than a little diversion, a frivolous pastime. I think I ought to go back to my quarters now, if it's all the same to you.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to Lorenz.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me.
I fucking hate your
Perhaps
face,
you
dude.
would like some insight on how to write your next lecture? While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you?
It's about the female students.
The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake.
Oh, Jesus
I am
Christ.
the heir of the noble House Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly.
Oh my god, I want to kill him. It's your advances.
Outrageous! That's absurd. Who would dare to allege such slander?
A number of female students, actually.
Of all the... Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me.
The honor, okay.
It's impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me. I would never insist, of course. But I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
Oh, that's a problem. They said no.
Ridiculous! Dinner invitations from me, a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous.
Jesus.
No, I cannot believe such
Get
a
a
thing.
fucking haircut, dude.
Are you sure this isn't the result of some sort of scheme? It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me. Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
Well, that's just reinforced my hatred for him. But who else can I recruit then? Okay, let's look at my skills. Faith. Bow and axe. Riding, whatever.
The Empire's it goes, but house.
Double handkerchief.
How kind of you.
Fuck! Well, that's it. I can recruit you. What do you want anyway?
But house. It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but I suppose I am content with my current arrangement.
Shit. Reason and charisma. Can I raise my reason? I can raise it to D, probably. You like roses?
It goes with but house glove. Oh my! How kind. How kind. How. 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 How kind. How kind.
Nature, art, studying government. Did I change that sport? No. I think I need a B on that. And then a D on... Yeah. I don't think I can do that.
Hello.
Holy shit, you look cool. It's probably Mortal Swan. Okay.
Hey, you.
Shut up. I could probably recruit him next week.
Oh.
But that means I'm not going to...
Right. Hello there! How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you that. Divine punishment will surely fall upon them.
Sure.
In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in ALL.
The fuck is Halo? Bernadetta, life would be so much easier if no one had to talk face to face. Isn't written correspondence like this the very first form of communication? Or face-to-door chats? You won't succeed in life in that attitude. Fuck. God damn it, Ash. I'd like to borrow a book from the library, but there are so many to choose from. I can't decide. Do you have any recommendations? Look at the Maiden of Wen, History of Finding Fire, Sort of Kaifa. Look at the Maiden of Wen. Fuck. Rhea, when I see students enthusiastically eating together in the dining hall, I sometimes wish to join them. I wonder if that would be a bother. Maybe once in a while, but don't make it a habit. Fuck! You okay, Dimitri?
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
Okay, you're not okay, Dimitri.
Lost. 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 Look.
Cities.
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe.
Marianne and Blaine.
Can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now
We can win this together.
Surely we can win if we rely on each other. Right, Professor? Oh, excuse me.
Ah! You like riding, huh?
Professor, war is breaking out again, is it not?
Again?
There was a truly terrible war once upon a time. I never wanted another war. All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
Who are you, Flame? Pretty sure your animated bait is yours. Fuck. Well, not sure anymore.
Need something?
Yeah, let's go flying.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
No one's there. Let's sit here.
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
Yo, what up?
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well. And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts. Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
Well, shit. What the fuck's Manuela? It's Alois.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
I'm depending on you.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garegg Mach.
Wait, what?
To think. Well, Oh, Professor. Anything I can help you with? I will do whatever I can to serve you. Excellent. Leave it to me.
Hell yeah.
No matter.
Shit.
We must protect Garegg Mach. Defiling the Holy Tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor. I have something to ask of you.
Looking information on the Imperial Army and Knight of Ceres would have that kind of information. I've been scouting the makeup of the Imperial Army, but much is still unclear. Any information you could provide would be a great help. Raya! Oh, Manuela is on the fucking side.
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial Army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
I can't hear a thing.
Please do not say such sad things. I am certain you will hear her.
No, seriously.
The goddess's voice reach you.
She stopped doing that. Literally.
Oh, I adore them.
Manuela. Okay, let's go to Manuela. Then we'll go for fish.
Hey, you.
The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Wow.
She stabbed you.
Doesn't make much sense though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess. I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company. I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
They're dead. Okay. First off, gonna finish this mission. Or quest.
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garegg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
I have time travel. Where do I get? Fuck. That's not.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Interesting. It's true that a lot more people have been coming and going as of late. Perhaps you could secure new information if we capture someone from the Imperial Army. Thank you. That is quite helpful. Easy. Okay. Ooh. Gain max HP and strength +1. Okay, let's do that.
I've not much experience with cooking, but I'm sure to be flawless. How hard could it be?
Oh yeah, I
have a
recruited
firm
you
idea
already.
of the end result, but the process is another matter entirely. I see.
Okay.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
This is my...
Okay.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody!
Still now? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna motivate everyone. Ash and Dimitri.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
Okay, you are feeling well now, Dimitri?
I like this.
I appreciate any good meal, but not...
Oh, Luis.
There's no one I'd rather eat with than the Professor and Alois.
Really?
Hear, hear. This old chair keeps creaking. I fear it's on its last legs. Ha!
What? Okay. Cyril and Hanneman. I don't care about Cyril though. Yeah, let's do this.
I think I like this.
You should
Okay. Let's go for a choir with Lawrence.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Singing's okay, but...
Okay, nice. Okay, there's one more. I still have one more. Fucking finally, Lawrence. Wait. Fuck, I've already recruited him. A strange reason for a single day. Hanneman.
The whole... This is the... But I must end of... Could that be
Perfect. Ah. Okay, time to do this. I don't even know why I'm working so hard to get someone.
Professor.
Yep, like you.
Professor, have you been looking for me again?
Yeah, you're harassing people
very
again.
Busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a minimum.
I'm getting more complaints, man.
What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously a conspiracy against me. There is no manner in which I could possibly be considered bothersome.
The girls actually do seem bothered.
Professor, I assure you, you have been deceived. My adversary has poisoned the hearts of these ladies against me. The plot goes deeper than I thought.
There's no conspiracy, this is real.
But if you truly do insist, please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest. I am attempting to fulfill my duty as heir of House Gloucester. It is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament, and pedigree.
So commoners are excluded?
Typically, yes, even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals, it is also a union of families. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve supremacy, it is necessary for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the best path to peace and prosperity for all of Fodlan. So as you can see, the fate of the whole world rests upon my shoulders.
Oh my god.
If it is a burden, it is one I am all too familiar with. We nobles are born to this duty. That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things calm down. I would rather not cause trouble for you after all.
Can I kill him? Okay, I have one more of these.
Professor.
Animan.
How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Sure.
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history.
True.
It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
So you just want me to help with your research?
Not at all. I am quite honest in my motivations. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh? I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same. Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution.
Welcome to Garegg Mach.
I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests, at my disposal in the Empire. So I came to Garegg Mach and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study.
If you insist.
Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I have a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, no, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
We fucked, dude. Okay, time to fish. There is a war coming! Fuck! Oh, come on. At least it's a large fish. My fucking muscle memory always try to get in the way. Okay. No. I have to stop myself every time. Okay. They call me devil. Shit. Go fishing every month. That's the third one, right? I lost count. Ah. Fuck. Okay. They call me devil. You should be afraid. Fuck me in the ass. Oh, come on. Give me red. Okay, that's fine. Shit. Shut. Shit. Shit. Shut. Shit. Okay. God damn it. Ooh, golden fish. I need to be an A plus. On the professor level. So I can reforge those weapons. Mercurius and Parthia? I think it's Parthia. we go. God damn it. Come on, red or gold? That's a blue. Shit. I relax for 1 second. My fucking muscle memory kicks in. Shit. Shit. Now I overdid my, you know, restraint. Fucking hell. Nobody likes you, little blue. I can do that and not to worry about anything. Fuck. You bottom mash. Blue. Red. There we go.